Howdy y'all. I'm going to try and get through this journal with you guys because I am really way behind, and as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm still recovering from being sick for well over a week. So anyway, my journal's getting behind and I thought I would try to catch it up, but it's not really a food journal. It is just what I've been going through over the past 10 days or so, because I haven't really been dieting or anything while I was sick. So this is just what I've been up to for the last little bit, so we'll get right into it. And let me apologize for my voice and any sniffing or throat clearing or anything that I do. I'm still recovering, but I didn't want this to get so far behind that it would take, forever to catch up. And I do want to share with you guys who are interested. Okay, so this is Thursday, the 12th, and it was hot and partly cloudy. And I have a list of all the foods I had there, and the carbs, calories, proteins, and fats. I'm still kind of talking about coffee, which is a little weird now because since I've been sick, I haven't had coffee. I don't really want it anymore. It's really odd because I'm a coffee person now, but yeah, no coffee. So anyway, this says only one coffee today, but I had 2 teas. So far I haven't been getting caffeine headaches from cutting back on the coffee, but I do drink tea too. And I've been using sugar-free sauces on my meat, especially chicken, and they really help change the flavor and bring variety to my meals, but I think I may be using too much of these as well as butter. I get into the mindset of either I can't have that or I can have all I want, but that's not true with sauces, and I need to make a point to measure and use sparingly my sauces, marinades, and flavored butters. And my macros for this day are here. Okay, so it says, I am grateful that we can have guns to protect ourselves, pets, and home, because I saw a snake today. It was a black snake, about 2 foot long. All the cats were outside, and by the time I got them all in and Slim got out there, the snake was gone. He said he didn't know if it was just a chicken snake or a water moccasin. I have to say that the cats did really well, and they all came in right to the house as soon as I called, except for Naboo, who was up in a tree. So I fetched him in. All in all, it was a successful test run for the cats if there's a danger in the yard and I need them in. Slim is still at home but showing improvement. Some things just take time and can't be rushed. He's in pretty good spirits for the 3rd day of bed rest and is starting to move around more. I'm so glad we have so many new DVDs. It helps to have something to watch when you're stuck like that. Okay, going shopping today and plan to upload videos while I'm in town. Looks like it will still be several weeks, perhaps even months, before the internet coming to our area is available. I guess doing without decent internet and phone signal will really make me appreciate it when it finally gets here. I hope it is reasonably priced. I didn't do much on the treadmill last week, but stayed busy outside. As the weather gets better, I'll get more exercise outside. Okay, so this is Friday the 13th, and there's all my food and my macros here. And I noticed I was starting to lose my voice yesterday evening, and this morning I woke up coughing with some upper respiratory croup. I feel fine, no fever, good appetite, but I decided to take some medicine. So I had a cup of Theraflu and almost immediately felt better. Maybe I picked up something at town, or maybe it's just allergies, I don't know, but I'll try to take extra good care of myself. And then Saturday, the 14th, I'm marking as day 1 because this is when I quarantined myself. This is a list of all the medications and treatments that I was using while I was sick. I'm sick. Sore throat, cough, upper respiratory congestion, no fever yet. I don't know if it's a bad cold or COVID or what. All I know is I feel so weak and exhausted. I quarantined myself to the back bedroom just in case I'm contagious. Still no fever, but I slept separate from Slim last night just in case. He's feeling a little better every day, and that's good because I can't do much. Slim has gone to town to get supplies such as chicken noodle soup and orange juice. Needless to say, I'm not tracking macros when I'm sick. Soup and juice for a few days is okay. Trying to answer a few comments, but I'm so tired I can't stay focused on anything for very long. I was glad to reschedule book club because I just really wasn't feeling myself. Okay, Sunday the 15th, day 2, and it's raining. Still sick, still in the back bedroom, taking medicine, resting, lots of fluids. Still no fever, but now I have a headache and every cough makes my head hurt so bad. Slim is keeping me full of soup and drinks, hot and cold. He's also helping me keep up with my medication, and I'm spraying everything with Lysol and cleaning surfaces as much as I can. The cats are confused at why I'm staying in the back room. They can't decide who they want to hang out with. I'm going to have to spray them with Lysol too. Just kidding. I went out to feed Willow, that's the stray cat, and I was sweating and exhausted from that short walk. I can't get over how tired and weak I feel. I can't do much. 2 days spent mostly in bed and I'm sore all over. I'm not used to laying around, but I don't have the energy to do much of anything. I can't wait till this is over. I miss my big soft comfy bed. The futon in the back room sucks, even though I put extra padding on it. And I miss my hubby. So Monday the 16th, and it was scattered showers. It was raining again. Excuse me. Oh, still sick. In fact, I have new symptoms. Along with chest congestion, cough, sore throat, and headache, I can add stuffy nose that won't quit running and is now sore from all the blowing and wiping. What a long, miserable day today. I'm weak as a kitten. Slim went to work today, and I did nothing to help him. I'm usually up at 5 cooking and making coffee and making his lunch, and I just laid in the bed and did nothing but cough and sniff. I laid in the big good bed after Slim left, and I slept really well for about 2 hours until Howard started crying to go outside. And then I had to strip the bed, wash all the bedding, spray down everything with Lysol. I was exhausted, and I won't be doing that again. The cleanup is too much work. I couldn't even manage to make the bed, and Slim had to do it when he got home. And he went and got us supper out, and he brought it home so that we wouldn't have to cook and clean up tonight. I thank God for my wonderful husband. I don't know what I would do without him, and I miss him so much. Even though he was around, I was staying away from him, you know. Day 4 of isolation, quarantine. It's the 17th, and more rain on this Tuesday. Although still very hot, even though it was raining. Still sick, but feeling a little bit better. The congestion in my chest is better, but still coughing, and I have a runny nose. My nose is so sore and tender from all the blowing, I decided to put some balm on it, and that helps a lot. Now I use it every time I blow. I went outside between rain showers and fed Willow and picked some tomatoes. I've neglected my tomatoes since I've been sick, and I picked over a dozen today. That little trip outside in a hot shower wore me out. I still cannot get over how weak I am. I was able to fix lunch for Slim today, just chicken salad, but still, at least I made him something. I'm also going to try and put something in the oven for supper tonight so he doesn't have to cook or fetch home any to-go food. Another long day in quarantine. Even though I sleep a lot and I have a lot of movies to watch, the day passes so slowly. I can't wait till I'm over this and excuse me, and things get back to normal. Also, Howard won't stop begging to go outside even though it's pouring down rain, and he's annoying me and he's making the other cats restless. Okay, so Wednesday the 18th is another hot rainy day. This was my weigh-in Wednesday, and I was down a little over half a pound. Still sick, but a little better each day. Today my neck is stiff and sore and has given me a headache. I think my body aches because I'm laying around so much. I'll be glad whenever I'm better. Slim brought me flowers. It's these flowers right here. They're beautiful. They're starting to open up. Roses and lilies. I love them. I've been keeping them close. They make me happy. Roses and lilies, and he got me some of my favorite perfume, Happy by Clinique. He is so sweet to me. I want to hug and kiss him, but I'm still quarantining myself for a week. This is day 5, so maybe by the weekend I should be okay to move back to our bedroom. I'm pretty sure I have the flu, even though I've not had any fever, and the suggested isolation time is 1 week. For children, it's like 10 days to 2 weeks, but I think 1 week is going to be good for us. Fed Willow today while it was sprinkling rain, and she came from the direction of the shed, so I think she's staying out there, at least when the weather is not nice. And I had a good weigh-in, even though I've been off my diet, still down over half a pound, but I really have only been eating chicken soup, and that is the truth. Other than, I think, 2 meals the whole entire time I was quarantined, which was like a total of almost 10 days. All I ate was chicken soup and a lot of hot tea. So here's day 6. It's the 19th. It's the Thursday, and it's raining. It rained the whole time I was sick, it felt like. I'm feeling a little better as far as flu symptoms, but I have a pretty bad headache today. I'm thinking it's partly lack of caffeine because I've had almost no coffee since I've been sick, and partly from laying around so much that my neck hurts and it's giving me a headache. So I'm going to take a BC powder and have a strong cup of tea. I just haven't wanted any coffee, and that's odd for me. Got up and tried to move around and get some cleaning done, but I'm not much use. After about 10 minutes, I'm completely exhausted. I'm afraid it's going to take a long time to get my strength back after this, and I find it very frustrating not to be able to tidy up like I want to. 1 more day of isolation after today, and I can move back to my big good bed and don't have to stay away from my hubby. I'm glad, because this is past getting old. It has rained every day that I've been sick. It's kind of weird, but I don't mind. The rain helps me sleep during the day, and I don't have to worry about letting the cats out when it's pouring down rain outside. Although they were unhappy about that and were annoying me to no end. Okay. This is Friday. This will be day 7 of my quarantine. And it was sunny this day with a few little clouds. I'm feeling kind of worse today. I'm not sleeping more than a couple hours at a time, and laying in bed is starting to make my neck hurt really bad. I may have done too much yesterday because I was feeling good, and I may have pushed myself a little too much. I did some cleaning and cooked supper is all I did. Sweet Virginia called to check on me, bless her. I should have told her I was a bit under the weather, but she's so busy and I didn't want to worry her. It was nice to talk to her, and she told me to put Vicks on the bottom of my feet and put socks on, and I've only been putting it on my chest, so I'm going to try that after my shower. The sun is out today, but I can't enjoy it. The fact is that just looking outside kind of hurts my eyes and gives me a headache. I am missing the rain already. All I want to eat is chicken soup. If I fix anything else or Slim goes and gets some food, I take a few bites and that's it. It tastes weird and it upsets my stomach. So I'm sticking with chicken soup till I feel better. And I ate chicken soup 2 or 3 times a day for this whole time that I was sick. I'm still doing it. I just had chicken soup for lunch. I don't really want anything else. So Saturday, it was in the upper 90s. It was hot and sunny. And this was day 8 of my self-quarantine. I'm feeling much more like myself today. I had a little setback yesterday, and that had me worried that I might relapse. But now I feel like I'm significantly improved. Maybe it was the Vicks on my feet that did it. Virginia came by to see about me today, and she brought me a Get Well Soon card with an adorable kitty on it, and a really cool soft spa headband, and a balloon that says Get Well Soon, and has a big sunshine on it. It was so nice of her to drive all the way out here on her off day to make me feel better. She is my very best friend in the world. Kelly sent me a message letting me know that my Happy Mail has arrived and I can pick it up anytime. So I'll try to do it Monday. I'm so excited. She always sends me such nice gifts. And today is Monday and I didn't manage to do it. I was feeling kind of like I ought to stay in today, and so I did. Maybe I can get it tomorrow. Even though yesterday made a full week of quarantine, I still have moderate flu symptoms, so I'll stay in the back room one more night, see how I feel tomorrow. Hopefully I can go back to my own big wonderful bed and snuggle my hubby. Okay, now here, this is where things start getting a little different. This is about my diet. So I've been thinking about my diet, and I've decided that as long as I'm sick or weak, I'm not going to restrict my diet like I was before. I certainly won't be eating just anything. I will still have no sugar added to anything, and I will stay away from high-carb foods like bread, potatoes, rice, grains, etc. But I will be including fruit and vegetables, and I will not be counting macros or keeping up with everything I eat. I feel like it's important to eat a balanced diet with plenty of vitamins and minerals while I'm recovering. I have been shocked at how weak this illness has made me. And to be frank, I want to reassess my whole diet and fitness goals and plan. I am still easily tired and feel very weak. I am not 100% sure that strict carnivore diet is the right choice for me. I can't help but think that my resistance may have been compromised by a lack of wholesome fruits and veggies in my diet. All of this is on my mind, but for now, I just want to recover and get my strength back. There are more important considerations than just weight loss. And that's been really hard for me to accept, but I do believe that it is true. Okay, so Sunday the 22nd, it was in the upper 90s. It was hot and muggy. It's just miserable outside. It's either pouring rain or miserably hot, or both. So I'm feeling much better today, and I'm so glad I'm getting back to my old self again. I spent most of the day stripping the bed, disinfecting the back room, and doing lots of laundry. Luckily, both my new dishwasher and my clothes washer have a sanitized setting, so I'm sanitizing anything and everything. It takes a lot longer because the machine has to heat the water more and wash longer, but it's so nice to know everything is germ-free. Carrie came by to visit me today. It was so nice to visit with her, even though we had to do the social distancing thing. She always makes me laugh. Hopefully we can get together later for some extreme Yahtzee and visit when I haven't been sick. She and her family are doing good. We had a nice visit. It's so wonderful to have my good friends stop by when I've been sick. Slim is going shopping for us today. He's getting some healthy foods because all I've eaten for the last 10 days has been chicken soup, and I finally got a bit of an appetite. Okay, Monday the 23rd, mid-90s. It's sunny and hot. This is today. We're current. So now that I'm feeling a bit more like myself, and I've decided to reassess my diet and lifestyle choices, there are going to be some big changes around here. Well, at least in terms of our diet. Me and Slim sat down and discussed what we would like to get from our diet, and what we both want is to be healthy and feel good. My primary focus has been on weight loss, and I believe that this was a mistake to put weight loss ahead of how I feel and my general physical condition, including sleep and moods. After much research and deliberation, we have decided to go back to a Mediterranean diet. We did this about 6 or 7 years ago, and we both felt great and had many healthy benefits. For me, weight loss was one of them, but I also had way more energy and actually felt great and slept better and had more stable moods and a better overall health. Slim is strongly in favor of this diet as well. He has experienced many healthful effects. The Mediterranean diet is a life and lifestyle are quite different from the strict carnivore diet, including intermediate fasting that I've been on. This will be a major change for both of us. And you know, we really enjoyed this diet, and we were on it for like over a year. But then things happened and we moved, and the ingredients are a little hard to get and a little pricey, and we just kind of slipped back in our old traditional way of eating. So we're both looking forward to changing back to the Mediterranean diet. Excuse me. Okay, changing my diet and lifestyle. It will take a little while to change over, but I think it is the right move. I like the fact that there is a focus on a person's whole being, and not just the food they eat. Sharing meals with others is important, as is daily exercise and moderate consumption of wine. Sleep and a stress-free, happy environment are also a large part of this diet and lifestyle. This all really appeals to both me and my husband. For both of us, our health and happiness is the most important thing. Also, I'm going to weigh in less often. I find myself getting fixated on the scale, and even though I know my weight fluctuates really greatly and that any gain causes me to feel disappointed, I want to move my focus from weight loss to health. If I eat healthy food, and I practice a healthy lifestyle, then I will eventually become a healthy weight. I have been stressing about my weight for too long, and I think a super restrictive diet and fasting is not right for me and may have caused my resistance to be low, which would be why I got sick in the first place. I want to get my nutrients from my food and not from supplements and vitamin pills. Okay, so now we are current, and that is what I'm doing. I'm switching over to a Mediterranean diet, and I've done a lot of research on this, and I'm going to share what I've got with you so far if you're interested. So thanks for joining me for my journal. I'm going to change this from food journal just to my journal, because I feel like this is more about my whole life and not just food. So thanks again for joining me, and until next time, y'all be sweet.